born living with understanding the heartbeat and the sun's rotational orbit, two in one equation or trying to put together in a new broadness when the heart bubble of the heart's birthness of the O5ness and the burstness of the heart in the 13thness, new heartbeat of the secondal heartbeat, spectralizational of a generalizational genes of all colors and the difference of an extinctional animal control sting of a wooded aerial seasonal rescenes of the closing of eyes of seeing better of the inflictional penetrational perceptions of a double rainbows of defectiveness of the known enlightenment of time dilationals spindle spin-off instructions on the tidal attractional center of air of the universal air to color, but planetarials, internal motions or internal channels of reconnection or rebroadness that brings you to a new figure of restepment to another ring of the outer layer, the next stepment, a two dot color edge stepments, wondering how the color started or maybe where the location of the ion rip really is, if it is defeated or defected, which would equate meat mineral touch on the reflectional turnings of colored edges of the colorized ionical rips on goals or battles of understandings on the moving of sums, beginning or repulses on the planetary or vamping or cycles or zones or regions on the 6622 code to body and touch mental slow stoppage heart rate and then the extensional dim down rate grabbing sort of reach of the life cycle or searching or sequel or difference or it's like an attractional enlivement that has outlasted a new enlastment, but the universal color edge is a universal center, like the universal center of the planets, planetary centers, in a diagram regraph of the singularities, but in one ion capturement of the traveling edges of the change links, connectional nozzles of the neurologicals, left hemisphere looking mental, and the right hemisphere's mental looking on space, land, landed debris of watery mountains of the last words in thought of don't fumble until the sun's hand off the jet stream of the rise of the what elliptical funnels forms impedable depth of the terranean breath falling into existence of the grain yarn's existential dimensions of the time repurposement of exclusions, which would bring to an example of another outer ring of orbit tool, which would have an outer edge of untouchment of pure brightness of unthoughtable rethoughtable of inclinedness of a fall into an existence reclinedness of double-listicals reorderments, which would resequence day-to-day retravelments of in brightness, of enlightenments, of the recombinedness, configurational, electronical countenance of spirit flipping on number listical letters and shapes and choreographical out of line enscarments of the day-to-day embalments, locational, positionals,